Alright guys, so I actually got an opportunity through a guy that I know at One Life. He actually is a mentor at a company called Integrated Health Services out in Hampton, Virginia. So I took it to the Streetlight crew and they said, you know, we're all for it. What the Integrated Health Services does is they take in at-risk children who are, you know, dealing with problems at home, at school, and really all in all they're just calling out in a way that people don't understand, whether it's through rebellious acts or just disconnecting from the rest of, you know, their peers. They're acting out in some way, shape, or form, and really, well, it's just a cry out for help. So, what we were able to do through the Integrated Health Services, which is really a mentorship program for the kids, is go and speak some life to them. Now, the tricky part about it was because of the type of program it is, we can't come in there solely on a faith-based speech. We can't come in there strictly talking about Jesus. So what we did was kind of gear it towards some of the characteristics of Jesus Christ, and our theme for our visit was inner power. So we talked about inner power and how that applies to them. But what this video is really just our kind of like a practice, and then the feedback that we got from the mentors, which was actually really cool. Because you'll see in the video that it actually ended up touching not only the kids, but it touched the mentors as well too. And the reason we couldn't get footage of the actual visit was because of the type of program it is. That we could not videotape because of the privacy of the clients that they have, of the kids. So I hope you enjoy this video. Maybe you can take something from it. If you have a group of your own, you can definitely use inner power and some of the stuff that we use that you see in this video. And I hope you enjoy the video. Let's roll the clip. Cool. So, we're starting out, the theme of our visit is inner power. And we're going to start out kind of talking about what inner power is to them and get their insight on what, that's a cute phone. What inner power, zoom in on that phone real quick. Just kidding. But, yeah, we're going to ask them what is inner power to them. After that, we asked a few kids what inner power means to them. We're going to ask each other, what does inner power mean to us? Kind of state our 3 bullet points as to what inner power means for us personally, whether it's a testimony, whether it's, you know, just insight on what it actually means, whether it's a pull from the actual definition, which we're then going to read after we've asked everybody and ourselves what that means. We're going to read the actual definition. Inner power is the mental strength, might, and force within yourself. Inner power is not physical. It is stronger and more effective than physical power. It gives you the ability to, and then we're going to read our list of certain things. So how we're going to do it is we can just kind of pass off. And so I'll say what it helps you to overcome. Stephanie, you can say what it helps you to obtain or achieve. And whoever else, whether it's you, Mike, or John, can talk about what helps you or gives you the ability to do, like making a difference in the lives of those around you or standing up for yourself or others. From there, we're going to go on to the flashlight example, where we're going to have a flashlight and we're going to kind of ask certain questions. But first, we're going to ask, what do we use a flashlight for? Kind of get the kids talking about that. So, asking what the flashlight's for, obviously it's to overcome darkness. It helps you see in the light, or see in the darkness, so it's an overcoming force. We're going to talk about how power is an overcoming force, and I'll probably do that. Then we're going to do the passing the light questions. Moving on, we're going to ask, okay, so a flashlight uses the batteries inside to make a light that allows you and others to see clearly. So first, obviously, we'll ask, well, how does this battery make light? Everybody will say the batteries inside. And then we'll say that. So then we're going to start to voice what our battery is, what gives us inner power, what our source is. And like we said, we know we're doing this with the city. So obviously we all know that Jesus Christ is the source of our inner power. But what and as I say this now, because we can't be so religious in this, or we can't really voice faith as the means for this, we can, however, voice components or characteristics of Jesus Christ. So he is love, he is truth, he is, you know what I mean, life. Those are all things, and there's so many things that you can describe Jesus as. Those are things that can be your inner power, Okay, so we can use those things that explain Jesus without saying his name. Another component of a flashlight can be turned on and off by an internal, like battery dies, or an external force, like my thumb. So we're going to talk about that, what we mean by your inner power being turned on and off. Completely losing your peace, completely losing your joy, completely losing confidence, all the good things that inner power brings, completely losing them because of external forces like people or situations. What could someone do to turn off your power? And get a few answers, 2 or 3 kids, and we're gonna ask them, why do you think it works? And before, we won't ask them all one question and go back and ask the second one. We'll just ask one, boom. What could somebody do to turn off your inner power? Okay, well, why do you think that works? All right, what about you? What could somebody do in that form?
Well, the light can be dimmed, so that means it's not necessarily that the good things that inner power brings are turned off, but it's that they're never at their full potential. So you're never fully happy, never fully confident, never fully at peace. It's kind of like you have a tease of the positive characteristics of life. But the difference between you losing your power completely and it just being dimmed is obviously is the difference in your response to the external forces.
Oh yeah, he got everything down.
I be the hype man.
Who are you?
But line up so we get the kids right here.
If you wouldn't like first off, you guys in college, they're like, what are you doing?
Just be in a circle, like, come on, kids. And then hopefully by the time like we do it, they'll catch on to it, so you don't have to like really teach it to them.
Okay.
So like just listen to.
So we're gonna tell them to start. Like,
I'll
alright
do it
guys,
once.
help us out.
I'll do it once.
Okay.
P-O-W-E-R, we got the power, cause we are the superstars. My name is Stephanie, yeah. And I'm first on the list, I know I got the power, cause I do it like this.
She said she do
does
it like this.
You're gonna teach them bad grammar, so say she does it.
She be like doing it like
She do it like
P-O-W-E-R,
we got the power, cause we are the
superstars. My name is Matt,
Yeah.
and I'm second on the list. I know I got the power cause I do it like this.
He does it like this. He does it like this.
P-O-W-E-R, we got the power cause we are the superstars. P-O-W-E-R, we got the power cause we are the superstars. P-O-W-E-R, we got the power cause we are the superstars. My name is Matt,
Yeah.
and I'm next on the list. I know I got the power cause I do it like this.
He does it like this.
Like this.
He does it like this.
P-O-W-E-R, we got the power cause we are the superstars.
My name is Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm last on the list. I know I got the power cause I do it like this.
He said he
I
does
do
it like this.
this.
He does it like this. Word.
This is Integrated Health Service located in Hampton, Virginia. Streetlight Christian Project came out and conducted a group session for our clients. The experience was amazing. They definitely touched on some topics that was much needed. There was a lot of participation, a lot of engagement. Everyone that's in their organization, in their group, provides a lot of energy that was definitely needed for the juvenile population.
They talked about having inner power, gave great demonstrations on how people can touch into that inner power, tap into that inner power, and how it affects others around you, being that you are, a leader, and you can help others to be leaders as well. So you're pretty much just giving off a positive energy, giving off a positive vibe, and just bring it all full circle so that it continues to go out into the community, go out into your workplace, your schools, everything that where you want it to be, neighborhoods, when you're out with your friends. So very good inspirational topics. The guys were very diligent, kept everything and coordinated. So we definitely appreciate you guys coming out.
Streetlight was all about paying it forward. Our kids definitely got a lot out of what you all presented today. Counselors, we got a lot out of what you all presented. I think it was very passionate the way you all spoke and the topics that you picked. I think all of our kids could speak on it and relate to it, so it was relatable for all age groups. And I think that's the most important thing when dealing with clients, especially young kids who are dealing with so many different things with so many different age levels. And you all definitely hit the marks and collaborated with what we try to do every single day. So hats off to you all. You did a great job, and we hope to keep working with you all.
Excellent, excellent.
Streetlight Christian Project, we look forward to doing further projects with you guys in the near future.
Definitely.